Welcome, beautiful souls. Have you been wondering how they really feel about you, Scorpios? What's hidden in their heart? What challenges are blocking this connection? And what is coming next? This is the reading you have been waiting for, Scorpio. Whether you're in a situationship, a deep soul connection, or just curious about where this relationship is heading, we're diving deep into the energy surrounding you and your person. We'll uncover their hidden emotions, the lessons the connection is trying to teach you, and how you can align with your highest love path, Scorpio. Stay until the end because I will also pull a special affirmation just for you, and one that will help you step into clarity, healing, and the love that you deserve. And don't forget, this reading is timeless and works for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So be sure to check them all out for the full picture of your love energy. If this format resonates with you, comment below so I can keep using it for future readings. And of course, if you love these deep dive relationship readings, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you'll never miss an update. Scorpio, let's check out what's going on in your energy. I'm seeing right now that you feel like something is not going anywhere. You feel very strongly that something is over. I am getting here that you have as your energy the Three of Wands upside down, Ten of Swords upright, and mixed signals. So you're getting really strong signals in a relationship right now that maybe they're giving you mixed signals. You don't know if they're interested. They're being very evasive. You don't see anything expanding. You don't see it growing. You just see them cutting themselves off, backing up. And in fact, it's to the point that they're giving you those signals. I love you, but it's over. And basically, I love you, but it's over. And so what is the challenge that is coming through is the Tower. So the challenge is you feel like suddenly it's over, and you're just like, what is going on? Why did this happen? What did I do wrong? Why is it? And you started, it's kind of like you're grabbing at straws. It's just too much. And it's very overwhelming. It's like, you know, it's suddenly this happens, it's over. And you're not sure what happened. It's like a form of upheaval of this energy. And so what I'm getting here is they feel that they can no longer support your actions, that it's just overwhelming. And so they just pull it. And it's getting you into panicking and trying to grasp at straws and say, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And so I'm getting here for your energy, Judgment, Seven of Wands, and the Ten of Wands upside down. So this is basically current, near future, current, soon, and near future. And so I'm seeing here that you are having this awakening with this Tower moment. You were like, oh, you know, you're noticing now what's going on. You were like being oblivious. You thought everything was great. Now everything is falling apart. And you know now what needs to change. You're starting to say, oh, I know how I can do this better. And so because of that, you start moving forward in this energy of trying to go and repair this energy. You know, it's kind of like you start using the law of attraction, you start using ways to mend this connection between you and this person. And so because of it, you in the near future start handing it over to God. You start handing it over to the universe. You start handing over to this higher power. You're like, you're not taking the stress on yourself. You know that this is not your burden, and this has something to do with them and not so much with you. Their energy is showing me here. They're choosing to walk away now. They're, as you are going through your awakening, they're like, no, it's time for me to go. I need to leave this. This is no longer serving me. And they, in the near future, in soon energy, they're like, yeah, no, I'm no longer focused on you. I want to see my life going in a direction where I am balanced with someone else. And this is not something that is balancing me. I feel I'm constantly needing to do so much for you, and I have to really focus on me. But in the near future, when you start handing it over to God, I'm seeing here they start realizing they're not letting go either. It just seems like there is a connection that, you know, that this connection is really ongoing. I'm seeing the energy here from the mixture between the two of you is right now you're not happy. I've got the Sun, which is the most amazing card in the deck, which is our joy and our satisfaction, and our purpose of being happy is upside down, which means there is a lot of resistance and that you both are not very happy. You're trying to fix things that are falling apart, and they're like, I can't fix this, I need to go. And so I feel very strongly that this is a very dark time of realizing that things are not so great. And so what happens is, as you are working at fixing the energies, they're reacting to the waves, not seeing it very balanced. You may be giving more to the energy and they're not giving much to it. But there is an energy, a process of the energy of desire. There is still attraction there. There is a polarity attraction there. And, you know, as you are evolving, this is a you learning more about yourself. They're learning more about themselves. And this is slowly something that's evolving over time. As you start handing over the burdens to Source, God, and looking for them to start taking initiative, even though they do not see this relationship ending in any way, you both are starting questioning your own values and morals, and you start looking at, you know, why did you feel that this was something that was so important to you that you would not have any other way? You start looking at the possibility of having this in a type of relationship that may be an open relationship. Maybe you start looking at the possibilities of doing it in a different way. I am seeing that there is some form of trauma, maybe some form of a problem that has happened in the past, and it is something that needed to come out. There was some stress that was taking place behind the scenes. One of you was maybe stressed out. Maybe there was something to do with work, or something that was causing a lot of anxiousness. I usually see this card happening when I see anxious attachment, and one is being kind of suffocating and needy and needing to have a lot of validation, and this comes from childhood experiences that needs to be helped out. And so because of the fact that this person is suddenly reacting, I'm seeing this as maybe avoidant attachment. When they pull away, usually what happens is the other person who has insecure attachment will go and start to suffocate and try to pull in. And so because of this, there is a lot of healing that has taken place in the connection, because when the avoidant attachment pulls out, instead of going and pulling in, it looks like you, Scorpio, start focusing a little bit more on yourself and trying to go and allow things to fall into place naturally and organically, and you're starting to learn a lot about your own attachment. And so this is where the healing begins. There is a lot about you holding on too tightly and encouraging a more avoidant attachment, and you being more intensely trying to fix things that really it's their problem to fix and it's not yours. You need to fix your own attachment, because the more that you're in a secure attachment, the more that they will fall back into that secure attachment as well. Okay, let's look into this a little bit further. So I do see that one of you, and I'm assuming it was them, definitely avoidant attachment behavior. Maybe they were doing a little breadcrumbing, giving you pieces of things that, you know, creating dopamine addictions. And so, you know, you deserve more than just breadcrumbs. You deserve more for someone who really adores you, and not somebody who is shutting down constantly and just going for something that's going to fill a little bit of a dopamine high. You know, you don't want to be just the hamburger that they want to choose that time. You are absolutely trying to work with someone who feels that they are not a match with anyone. They need to have a little bit more of an open mind and open up their energy. It seems like their energy is very guarded, and because they don't feel anybody's compatible with them, they seem to put it almost impossible for you to have your energy felt, that so that they can feel that possibility of compatibility. And that's why when you start letting go of this energy and handing it over to the universe and allowing the universe to take care of it all, and you just like give yourself, surrender to higher power, you will start noticing that this will evolve in a different way, because of the fact is, you know, the more that you are trying to fix things, the more that you try to have more control, the more that this is just going to go and turn into a reaction of polarities, and that polarities is going to put you both in an opposite parallel, because this is something for you both to learn to evolve. It's not going to bring you closer, it's going to just tear you apart. And so, you know, the more that you give into breadcrumbs is enough, the more that they are thinking that they are getting their needs met, and they're thinking that they're giving you enough as well. And that's not at all. You're hoping for it to build, and for them, they are just looking for something to keep them secure, that they're likable, or they're fulfilling the fact that, you know, they're eating that burger because they crave that attention at that time. And that I understand Scorpio can be quite consuming, because of the fact that, you know, you're holding on to someone here that you feel that you love greatly. But what's happening is, it is a possibility that until they are able to open their heart, they're not able to feel you, and that means you're truly not feeling their heart, but feeling this energy of them shutting down. So there is something about you needing to look at, why are you attracted to someone who is shut down? And so when you look at the fact that this is something to do with you looking for some validation from those who turn their back on you, or looking or seeking some form of confirmation that you were worthy in an environment where people are constantly cutting themselves off from you, you will see that this is a repeating cycle, that that you are trying to mend where you felt rejected or you felt some way it was important for you to mend. So this is just something that I can certainly say that, well, it's not. I know it seems like it's not fair, but this is something how you're manifesting until you are able to get past that rejection wound or that wound that they are cutting themselves off. You're going to manifest these types of relationships over and over again, but you are healing. You are healing this form of a trauma from your childhood. And so because of that, you're going to see that you tend to distract yourself with unattainable people. And it has a lot to do with people on the outside of you that are not, following through with their promises, or they're breadcrumbing. They're just coming sporadically, and it has a lot to do with your own inability to connect the nurturing way that you've thought that, like if they would just validate me, if they would just show up for me, then everything would be through. But it's really about healing the fact of where this comes from. And so if you had a disconnected childhood, or you had some way been not able to have a fulfilling relationship, a flow of energy in your past, this is the inner child work that you could probably do and help create a bond that would last. Because that's the thing. People who come in, love bomb, and then take off real fast, and then just show up now and then to give you a little bit of encouragement. It's just affecting your dopamine highs, and it feels really good. And then you're constantly in a state of looking for that energy to fulfill itself. That is not love. That is mirroring something else that's going on inside of you. All right, so these are your affirmations for today. And thank you for sharing your energy with me in this reading, Scorpio. Remember, you are the creator. You are the one who creates your love story, and that no matter what is challenging you, this universe that we live in is always guiding you towards what is meant for you. And trust the process, and know that clarity will always find you when you align with the truth and self-love. And if this reading resonates, let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts and stories. It helps me connect with all of you beautiful souls. And don't forget to like this video if it helped bring any clarity. Hit the subscribe button so that you can join this amazing community. We love growing together, and I have so many more exciting readings coming your way. The twin flame updates, full moon energy check-ins, and more deep dive relationship readings. And until next time, stay open, stay hopeful, and trust that the love you seek is already seeking you. Bye-bye.